Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about self-care. We hear all about it all the time, right? Like bubble baths, face masks, journaling. I love all of that. But do you know what's also self-care? Not stressing about money. Like imagine waking up and not immediately feeling that financial anxiety. No more panic over bills, no more dreading that next paycheck, no more soul-crushing job that you have to stay at just to survive. That is self-care. And honestly, that's why I'm so passionate about financial freedom, because it's not just about money, it's about peace of mind. Now look, I get it. Financial freedom sounds like this big far off thing, but it doesn't have to be. So today I'm going to talk about how building a business, especially one that makes passive income, can actually be one of the best things that you can do for your mental health, your stress levels, and your overall well-being. Because let's be honest, living paycheck to paycheck is exhausting. And I know a lot of us were raised to think that struggling financially is just part of life, but what if it doesn't have to be? Okay, so let me know if this sounds familiar. You check your bank account and you see the balance and immediately your stomach drops. Maybe an unexpected bill hit and you're like, okay, cool, I guess I'm eating ramen this week. Or maybe you're constantly doing the math in your head. If I pay this right now, will I have enough for that later? Yeah, that kind of stress, it's not good for us. Studies even show that financial stress can lead to insomnia, high blood pressure, and burnout. It's literally making us sick. And yet, people act like the solution is just to budget better or stop buying that cup of coffee. No, the answer isn't just to cut back, it's to create more options, more income, more freedom. Because when you have breathing room, when you know that you're not just one emergency away from disaster, everything changes. You sleep better, you feel lighter, and you're not in that constant survival mode. And that's why I love online businesses and passive income. Because it's not just about making money, it's about removing the stress that money problems bring. One of the biggest things that financial freedom brings you is choices. And if you've ever been stuck in a job that you hate but couldn't leave because you have bills, well then you know what I'm talking about. When you're broke, your choices are pretty limited. You have to put up with toxic workplaces, crazy schedules, and just grind through it because you have literally no other options. But when you have financial freedom, well, you get to choose where you work, who you work with, how you spend your time, and you don't have to ask permission to take a vacation. You don't have to say no to things that you actually want to do because of money. You can take care of yourself without guilt. I mean, tell me that that's not self-care. Now let's talk about something that no one really tells you. Starting a business is not just about money. It actually changes you. Seriously, when you start working for yourself, you start to grow in ways that you never expected. You get more confident. You learn resilience. You start seeing your own worth differently because instead of just being an employee who is following orders, you're the one that's creating something valuable. And sure, it's uncomfortable at first. There's self-doubt, there's imposter syndrome, and that little voice in your head saying, who do you think you are? But when you push through and actually build something that supports you financially, well, that's pretty powerful. And I think a lot of us, especially women, we're taught to play small when it comes to money, to not talk about it, to be grateful for what we have, and to not be greedy. But wanting financial security isn't greedy. It's necessary. Taking care of your finances is taking care of yourself. And when you have financial freedom, you can actually show up for your life without constantly worrying about what's in your bank account. So if you've ever felt guilty for wanting financial freedom or thought that focusing on money was selfish, please remember this. Taking care of your finances is taking care of yourself. It's not about getting rich. It's about giving yourself peace of mind, freedom, and the ability to enjoy your life. And if that's not self-care, then I don't know what is. Now, I would love to hear from you. What does financial freedom mean to you? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you'll never miss an episode. I'll see you soon.